pole is like being a badass. It's challenging. Everything you learn is difficult. It literally hurts your body. Everything about it makes you tougher and stronger and more hardcore than you were before. And I love that. So I saw this really incredible YouTube video when I was in high school. It was of Anastasia Sokolova, and she's now she's a world champion pole dancer from Russia. She's amazing. I didn't really feel like she had to answer to the laws of gravity. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. And it was also incredibly beautiful. Like, she was super hardcore and super feminine and graceful all at the same time, and it was just so powerful and awesome, and I had never seen anything like it. That's all I had really known. I didn't know anything about pole dancing. I just knew, like, oh, poles, strip clubs, whatever. I had no real opinion or no education about it. I mean, I definitely didn't have any reason to think there was any like negative connotations. I just thought, this is really cool and different. I had no idea. People can be very, very judgmental when they want to, and it's misplaced and it's very unfair, but it's really unfortunate, and it's something that I hope that will be eradicated in the next 10 years. I mean, pole dancing is about to be added to the Olympics, which I think is going to be a huge step. Pole dancing is like all about confidence for me. And a big reason why I love it is because it's not just like a super cool dance and a super cool workout. It's like very emotional. It's very tied to my sense of self now. When I started poling, I was pretty awkward, very introverted, noticeably chubbier than I am now. And I started pole dancing, and within like a couple months, I had lost 30 pounds without even realizing it, like making no real effort. Right now, my body fat's at about 15%, which is really awesome for a woman, and I eat whatever I want. And you know, it made me this person where I'm outgoing and I go for things I want now, and I take risks, and I'm not afraid to talk to people, I'm not afraid to say things, I'm not afraid to, you know, wear super stylish clothing or be a little outlandish. I'm a very outgoing person now, and I think that the vast majority of that transformation happened because I started pole dancing. I came to NAU as a freshman thinking I was just going to do 2 years here, and I loved it, and I stayed because it's been a very affordable college 4-year education for me. I'm an accounting and finance dual major, so my course load is pretty serious, and I am the top 10% in my program, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm graduating in a couple weeks. I have a great job after graduation. I got a job months ago. I've had it almost a year now, waiting for me. And I feel like I've really accomplished some major goals, stuff that I didn't think was even possible coming from NAU. I mean, I'm leaving this town CPA eligible with 2 degrees in 4 years, no student debt, and I'm leaving to go work for one of the largest financial firms in the country. I just feel like now I'm way more willing to try things, and I'm way more okay with failing at things too. You know, it doesn't scare me if I don't get things on the first try. That's no big deal. Pole is always exciting. It's always exciting because there's always new things you can learn. You never just know all the pole moves. Like, that's not how it works. There's always new movements, new levels of flexibility, new transitions, new combos, new styles. There's all kinds of different abilities you can do. So I think it's pretty silly that there's this really unfortunate stigma around pole that, like, if you're a pole dancer, then you must be a stripper or you must be really slutty or something. It's really sad because, you know what, pole is super sexy. I think that's one of the best things about it, and that's very empowering for women. Women should feel like their bodies are hot, and they should feel powerful, and they should love their bodies and love themselves. And I think that when you make that a negative thing, that's really a shame because you're limiting the people that can enjoy this, or you're making them pay this really unfortunate social penalty for doing something that's really great for them, for their bodies, for their mental status. It makes me really sad. It's something I really hope to educate more people on. Pole is great because it evolves, you know? People change all the time. You're never the same person year to year, you know? You develop and you change, and your personality is tweaked, and my pole practice is the same way. I sometimes feel like I just want to do a bunch of strength moves, and I just want to feel really strong. And sometimes I just want to put on some Britney Spears and twerk it out, you know? And I can do that with pole. I can get whatever kind of satisfaction or reassurance I need for myself. And again, it's great because no matter what you're doing, it's incredibly empowering because it comes from you, and you're the creator, and you're the one who, you know, feels the pain on your skin from the pole pulling, but it doesn't stop you, it doesn't bother you. You work through it, and there's such a rush that comes from that.